Alright, so we already have the chance to check the new car's performance, so today I will be showing you a few races with the Apollo Evo, the Porsche Panamera Turbo S, and what is probably the most interesting car of the world update, the Di Tommaso P72. Also, I will give you guys a bit of context about what will happen with the channel in the future, so with nothing else to add, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I will begin talking about the brand new Porsche Panamera Turbo S. This car has an absolutely crazy acceleration of over 88 points, which is kinda insane for a C-Class car, even though we have the Everest S1 with a bit better acceleration on this same class. The problem I see regarding this car is about the handling. I expected this car to have a bit better handling, but seems like it won't be the case. Panamera top speed is not really bad, 5 km per hour faster than the 599X Evo, so overall I would say it's quite a worthy car to go for, especially if we consider that it will kick the Arinera Jussara out of Elite C-Class event. Another good thing this car has is the fact that it will arrive on a key hand that will appear for everyone, doesn't matter if you have or not the Legend Pass. So as I said previously, it's a nice detail coming from Gamelot. Still is quite sad the fact that we won't see the Arinera Jussara anymore on C-Class Elite event, because honestly, it was such a useful car for beginners, partly because this Elite class event used to give you a few tokens just for having the Jussara, but now won't be anymore. Something curious that happened during most of these races was the fact that physics issues were a constant rather than an exception in most of the cars, which is quite curious to say at least. But right after this race is the turn to talk about the Di Tommaso P72, which is a car I had mixed feelings with. It has such a high rank, but after seeing test drives like this one, doesn't seem to be like an outstanding car to focus your resources on. It's rather slower than the Valhalla, the acceleration is not bad, but it's not it-catching, and I was kind of disappointed with its handling because on Asphalt 8, this car used to be like extremely good when it came to handling, but it doesn't look the same on Asphalt 9. So yeah, it's not a bad car, but definitely I'm not going for it as it basically does not outsmart car like the Imola or the Valhalla, and let aside the XGR9. Even if you don't have a strong A-class car, I would not recommend you to go for it, because its special event will probably require you to use a ton of other cars max, so definitely waiting for a burst of speed where the Imola or the Valhalla appears seems like a way more viable option for your resources. And right after this race I will start talking about the Apollo Evo, which definitely is a really fun car to drive, but it has a prohibitive price that makes it basically a flex, since the Apollo Evo is not a king of B-Class by any chance. The car looks absolutely insane, I will give it that, and I thought it would be an A-Class car or even an S-Class car one, but at the end it turned out to be a quite good B-Class car. It has a really good nitro efficiency, the handling is fairly decent, and the acceleration is not bad, but I wouldn't bet it to remain on B-Class Elite event for too long, despite this car will kick the Ferrari 588 Evo Challenge out of that event. And at this point I would like to tell you guys a few things, because due to several reasons I decided to leave the Asphalt 8 Content Creators program, same as I decided to not to attempt to join the Asphalt 9 Content Creator programs as well. Also, it's not like I had high chances of joining the Asphalt 9 Content Creators program because of 2 videos I did in the past, so I'm virtually banned from joining the program anyways. So when there is a will, there is a way. So of course I will try to give the latest information about Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 9 as soon as it appears, just that now at least I will be able to have a bit more freedom, a bit more control over what I say when it comes to sharing my opinion about the new features. I hope you all understand. Thank you so much for watching, make sure to drop your like, and I will see you really soon as always with much more Asphalt 9 content. Take care and see you really soon guys. Goodbye.